Hey everyone, welcome to the video of the week. Today's video of the week is Clash of Champions, which is a WWE SmackDown pay-per-view coverage video. We're going to get right into it with our kickoff match. Now, just because I'm doing the kickoff match first does not mean that these are in order by how the match happened at all. But it was Mojo Rawley versus Zack Ryder. Me personally, I was pushing more towards Zack Ryder. But Mojo had picked up the victory, which is kudos to him. I think they're going to push Mojo a little bit, maybe into Intercontinental status, or United States status for SmackDown. So who knows? Anything can happen, but for some reason, who knows? Moving on, we had the Bludger brothers versus Brees Ango, in which I was going for more so the Brees Angle. However, the Bludger brothers are kind of the new and improved Harper and Rowan. I mean, it was obvious pretty much in a way that the Bludger brothers were probably going to pick up the victory. No disrespect to the Brees Angle, but that's what truly happened in the long end, was the Bludger brothers picking up the victory. Moving on, we had the match that pretty much everybody was talking about. The tag team match, if Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens were fired, then if they lost, then they were fired from all of WWE. And they will be taking on Nakamura and Randy Orton with two guest referees in Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon, which ultimately ended in some very, very controversial, people might say. It all started out with Shane and Daniel kind of arguing over pinfalls and their sides of the ring, and then it ended in pretty much Daniel Bryan being accidentally pushed onto Shane McMahon, breaking up a count, and then Shane McMahon refusing to account for Sami Zayn, and then Sami Zayn getting a count on Randy Orton over a fast count from Daniel Bryan, and that's what picked up the victory for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Me personally, I was going for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn just because I think that if they would drop them from SmackDown Live, it would lose a lot of the SmackDown Live vibe, in my opinion. But I'm glad they're sticking around. So moving on, we have the Tag Team Championship match for the SmackDown Tag Team titles, which is a fatal four-way between Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable, New Day, Rusev and Aiden English, and the Usos, in which the Usos retained the Tag Team Championships. In what was an awesome match, I honestly think it was. I don't know who's going to be next in line, but that's pretty much a lot of the tag teams there. The only tag team that really hasn't fought the Usos yet for the Tag Team Championships, if I remember, would be the Bludger brothers, so maybe they're next in line, but who knows. Moving on, we have the United States Championship match between Baron Corbin, Bobby Roode, and Dolph Ziggler, in which was another awesome match, in which Dolph Ziggler came out and picked up the victory, which was a shock. I honestly didn't expect that. I honestly thought that if anyone besides Corbin was going to win, I thought it was going to be Bobby Roode. But Dolph picked up the victory, and Dolph is now the United States Champion. So it's going to be interesting to see where things go from here for the United States Championship. Moving on, we have our women's title match for the SmackDown Women's Championship, in which you saw Charlotte Flair versus Natalya with all the lumberjacks outside the ring, or lumberjill, whatever you want to call it, since they are women, including the Riot Squad, Lana, Naomi, Carmella, and Tamina, in which was a very unique match because, as always, lumberjack matches tend to not go as planned because of all the talent that surround the ring, can ultimately get involved in the match and help out either person in the match. So it was ultimately a good match and different type of match as well. But Charlotte came out victorious and retained the title. And then Natalya did a promo after the match, which was very, very very good in a way. I honestly liked the promo. Obviously Natalia being the bad guy or heel in this circumstance, so she did a promo that was against the WWE Universe to kind of get that negative reaction, which I think was awesome. Moving on, we have our final match of the night, which is the WWE title match between AJ Styles and Jinder Mahal. Now, of course, Jinder Mahal had the Singh brothers out there with him, but they did come a little bit involved in the match, but AJ took care of it, and then AJ ultimately picked up the victory and retained the WWE Championship. So now that Jinder Mahal has had his rematch clause, it might be time to move on to the next competitor. It's going to be interesting to see who that next competitor will be. Me personally, I don't know, but I honestly think that it's going to be unique because obviously it's Royal Rumble, and this is around the time where things start to pick up because Royal Rumble is the beginning of the road to WrestleMania. So anything can happen in WWE around this time. So it's going to be interesting to see who appears and who will be taking on for the WWE Championship and or the World Heavyweight Championship at Royal Rumble. And picking up the victory at Royal Rumble will ultimately get you the shot at WrestleMania. So with that said, next Wednesday's video of the week will be my opinion of the top 10 dog breeds. Now again, this is my opinion of them, so my opinion might not be some of the dogs that you like or not, and some of them might be. Again, this is just my opinion, but I do love all animals. I loved all dog breeds out there. I just wanted to point out some of my favorite ones that I have out in the world. So have a great day. Peace. Thank you guys for watching.